is 11 a.m. because I stayed up until 2 o'clock in the morning reading I Married a Mothman, and I love it. I love it. I could not stop reading it. That's a surprise to nobody because I fucking love this series. I'm also having my breakfast of sourdough loaf. This is my third slice of bread in the last 15 minutes. Yes, but my darlings, I did decide to start off the year with I Married a Mothman because I paid for 2 years of Kindle Unlimited ahead of time and then didn't read almost any KU books last year. So this year, we're gonna do better about that. And your girl is fucking delusional and set her reading goal to 200. That means I have to read 16 books a month, but I did that on purpose because I really want this year to be a big reading year for me because I feel like I didn't prioritize reading in 2024 and in 2025. I work 60 to 65 hours a week, so reading time should be like my brain off time. I really want to focus on that. But I'm loving I Married a Mothman. The world building, as always, with Regine Abel is so interesting. These moth people come from a primitive planet as defined by the UPO in this world. I'm not going to confuse you with the details. Essentially, they're all moth people, and the color of their wings and kind of like the little eyelets that moths have in their wings indicate how they're able to use the color spectrum as a way to use magic, essentially. And there are the achromatic and monochromatic moths who only have one color, or moths who are entirely black or who are entirely white. Those are perceived as dangerous, and we're just exploring this system. And our main female character, Venus, is on this planet because she was coming home from visiting her sister, the woman from I Married a Snake Man, when she encountered a smuggler smuggling something that they had never encountered, and it's something called the prism, which is essentially a godlike being that's in its chrysalis, and it is the savior of these people. And now Venus is married to this man because she can only live on this planet if she herself is also a Prometheus, which she can only do via marriage. So she marries Atlas, who's the head of the Black Guard security on this planet. The relationship is so cute. We have a virgin hero here because the Black Guard, they know that their only job is to protect the people, and then they're going to be sacrificed in their mid-30s. And of course, that's a few months away for Atlas. So he's not expecting any kind of love or happiness or joy, but he's finding that with Venus. And Atlas is so fucking cute because Venus self-describes herself as being high maintenance. She loves her beauty treatment. She thinks that's important to her, and it's something that she just really values, and they don't have that on his planet in a way that would work for her. So Atlas secretly takes hours and hours and hours of courses to learn how to do manicures and to learn how to do pedicures and to take care of her hair. And it's so cute because she catches him one time and he's embarrassed, but he's also like, look at how good my scores are, as he's like set up at his little nail tech table. That scene made me fall in love with Atlas. I love a soft boy, but the world building itself is fascinating. And of course, we have some asshole piece of shit here who I'm hoping gets his just desserts. But this is just so much fun. And it's been a long time since I've had that like reading until 2 o'clock in the morning because I can't put the book down feeling, and then immediately waking up and continuing to read the book. And it just reminds me of why I love this world and this series so much. There are certain elements in here I'm like, stop saying that. Like, shh. No, say that. I'm focusing on the relationship between Atlas and Venus and just like the world building that's going on around them. It's just so much fun. I'm live, laugh, loving. I'm also live, laugh, loving my fucking sourdough toast. So I'm going to continue to eat this for breakfast, and I'll see you when we read the next book. What the next book will be, I don't know. You and I are going to find out together. I tried to read Forget Me Not, and I didn't like it. Yikes. it is time for work again. The sun is not doing any favors to my hair, but I promise she looks okay. But I just want to tell you that I am almost done with I Married a Minotaur. I'm still really loving it. We just got into the scene where I'm like, ew, I don't want to hear this senator guy talk anyway. So I'm also reading Sarah Adler, someone's happy medium book, and it's so cute and so fun. I'm having a lot of fun. My girl, she is a scammer. She is a liar. But now she's got to prove to the owner of the farm that if he sells that farm, he's gonna fucking die. And he doesn't believe her, which, to be fair, she is a scammer. She's a liar. But I'm like, she has nothing to gain from this, so like I don't understand. However, I just got to this scene where they're visiting his grandfather, and I'm like, girl, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. But she's gonna to anyway, and I am going to have secondhand embarrassment. The thing is that when I first started this, up until like the 30% mark, I thought this could be 5 stars. However, I don't feel that way anymore. And the reason I don't feel that way is that if I really sit down and think about it, I'm over 50% of the way into the story, and what's happened? Nothing really. Nothing much, which tells me that there's perhaps a pacing issue, and I don't feel as invested as I want. Like, I'm not rooting for them to get together, but if you like slow burn, this is very slow. Like, he don't like her, but she's like, I get it, I'm a scammer, but let me ride that dick anyway. And that's the premise of this story. But I have to go to work, so I shall see you at some point, and I don't know, whenever I see you. Hello, friends. I just had my first day of work on the new job, and it was so good. It was thankfully a lot smoother and easier than I thought it was, because my orientation schedule overwhelmed me. Have I read? No, but I did just finish shopping. I'm at Walmart, and I just bought a bunch of stuff for my friend's baby. This is my best friend, and we've been best friends for literally like almost 13 years, and she is having her very first baby, and I am the keeper of baby's birth sex, so I get to let them know what they're having. So I just bought everything for baby, and I'm gonna ship it out to them tomorrow before work. But it's a very busy week ahead, and I really want to try to get some reading done tonight. I just got a wine opener because I have a wine that I couldn't open because it's a fucking cork. So I got that, and I'm going to head home now, so I'll see you at home. All right, my lovelies, I am at Trader Joe's. It's like over there. It is officially the end of the workday. I had to restock my fridge. We'll talk more when I get home, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Pretty chilly, but I'm going to have a beautiful sunset drive. I'm sorry if you could hear the laundry machine in the background. This is the only free time I had today, and I have to do fucking laundry. That machine is full. But besties, I wanted to give you an update on the Sarah Adler book I'm reading, The Happy Medium. That's not good. Like, I like the book. The book is good. I have very complex feelings about it, which I'm going to get into. But there's this scene, as I've told you repeatedly, my girl's a fucking scammer. She is a liar. However, there's this scene where they're having sex, and this man is literally fucking the truth out of her. You might be thinking, Shar, what does that mean? I mean, he only thrusts when she tells him the truth. She will confess to something, he'll thrust. That is one of the most disturbing scenes I've ever read. That conversation should not have happened while they were fucking. Nor should have happened in this way. And then this is one of the hottest and most intimate scenes I've ever like experienced. And I was like, really? Because it's one of the most emotionally traumatic scenes I ever read. Let me give you a dramatic reenactment of my reaction as I was listening to this on my commute home. Ew! Ew! No! 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 Ew! Me literally screaming to myself in the car as this scene was playing out. And then she orgasmed when she told him everything. I'm like, girl, this scene was an ick. An ick. And I really need you to understand. He only thrust inside of her when she confessed to something. No. No. Outside of that, besties, there's also things that I'm feeling. As you all know, I don't like a disrespectful man. And this man insults her so often. And I still like the story overall. However, it feels like his distrust of her is completely unfounded. We as the reader obviously know that Gretchen is a fucking liar. We know she's a scammer. We know her story. He has no reason to suspect her at all. It's natural for him to have some kind of suspicion and maybe sure he's not a believer, but he was so firm in his belief that she was a lying, cheating ass bitch that he had no problem treating her like a lying, cheating ass bitch. But meanwhile, he had no evidence and no proof that she was this. And I was like, you're really towing this line here because I don't like a disrespectful man in fiction or in real life. My other issue with that is that I feel like his skepticism of her was only for the sake of her character development. He had no reason not to believe her, and then he does believe her after this whole very disturbing sex scene that happens between them. Why did he just flip a switch so easily? How could he have so easily become a believer because of this very intimate moment that they had together? Like, I don't understand how that would change his perspective on things, which is why it makes me feel like his distrust of her was just a tool for her character development. Outside of that, the writing itself is technically very good. Am I entertained? Yes. But my favorite character so far is perhaps Everett. I love Everett. Everett the ghost is so much fun. I want to read Everett's story. Can we get a ghost love story, please? But that's how I'm feeling. Life update. Your girl's hella fucking stressed out this week. I knew I would be though. Like, I didn't go into 2025 with delusions. I knew I would be working more than I've worked in a very long time just because of the 2 jobs that I hold. And this week's been tough. And I knew it was going to be hard, but that is also why you're getting this video on Sunday and not on Wednesday, and that's because I came to the realization that yes, it's gonna be one of my busiest years ever, but I don't want to give you half-baked vlogs just because I want to get something up on the day that I'm supposed to schedule, like an upload. I want to make sure that I have like the full and complete content that I want to put out into the internet and not feel rushed to complete videos for the sake of it. And the truth is, my time is very limited. I have maybe 20 hours of free time when I'm not sleeping. Like, that's what's left in my day for me to do everything I need to do. So thank you so much for bearing with me, bestie. I will tell you, have I stuck to my routine this week? No, so I really had to pare it back, and I said the only thing I have to do is clean my house once a day and stick to my workout routine. That's it. That's the only thing I'm holding myself accountable to, except did I work out? I did once, and then the other days I did not, and more than once. I'm talking about like this week, and this week was not January 1st, obviously. But since this week, this Monday, today's Wednesday as I'm recording this, I worked out once, and then I skipped Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, sometimes we gotta give ourselves grace. I'm working like 65 hours this week. I'm busy. So I'm gonna go watch James Turner do an hour-long video ranking every Sims 4 pack. Why? I don't know. I like The Sims. I want to be on the couch and think about nothing. So I'm going to do that. But I wanted to make sure I gave you the update on Happy Medium and my very complicated feelings about that. And that scene that I read that unfortunately will stay with me forever. realized that I had stains on my shirt. But hi besties, welcome to my 15 minutes before my next work shift. This morning I went on a hike with a friend, as you saw, which was absolutely beautiful. Hike is too strong of a word. It was a nature trail. All of those trails were paved, but I absolutely loved it. And I want to tell you that I did finish happy medium, and I'm giving this 3.75 stars. Ultimately, I do really love Gretchen and damn, what the hell is this man's name? I don't fucking know what this man's name is, but they were cute together. August? No. That's Lost and Lassoed. I don't fucking know. But they were cute together. I did really like it. My criticisms remained the same, but ultimately the writing style really worked for me. And I loved exploring their life on the farm together, and the speculative element, the paranormal element with the ghost. That was really cute, and I love that. And the other book that I did finish was I Married a Mothman. You can see by my face. I fucking loved it. But are you new here? Is that a surprise to you? No. I fucking love most of the books in this series. Not all, but most. This one I just loved. The world building on this planet is so good. If you like the political maneuvering, this definitely has it. As I mentioned, there are some things where I was like, shh, shh, shh. Don't say that. Don't say that. However, overall, I really enjoyed it, and I love the relationship between Atlas and Venus. I thought their relationship was so cute. And then there was fan art at the end of the book. And I was like, you bet your bottom dollar that I'm putting that in my life journal for this year. Again, a shock to no one. Wow, Shar loved the Mothman. What a surpriser. So I really, really love that. I actually stayed up until 1:30 reading this. And I would say outside of some of the overarching conversations that are happening within the story itself, there's not a lot of anxiety inducing moments. It really is just them living their life on this planet and you figuring out what's going on. The conflict at the end and what was causing this, I was like, I'm not following you, Regine. That kind of sounds stupid, but I'm gonna go with you on this one. I'm gonna suspend my disbelief because it's an alien planet. And some of the descriptions, I was like, ew, bleh, no. So I just loved it so much. It was a 4-star read for me, not a 5-star read for me, just because of the weird ending there, and I don't think there was a ton that happened. I would have loved for it to go one way or the other, but I still really loved that book. With that said, besties, I have 10 minutes before I have to change my outfit. I'm gonna show you something. We're all friends here, so we're going to look. I'm not naked, okay? It looks like I'm naked. This is the Blogilates dress. Blogilates, right? Got the cute ass dress that I got from Target. Fits me perfectly from here. So cute. Gets up to the titties. She's struggling. She's struggling. Am I going to replace it? No. But just know that even I am this is a lot. This is a lot, and we needed more shelf room for this dress. With that said, besties, I've got to get ready to go to work, and I'm gonna see you in my next video because this is actually the end of the vlog. Thanks for spending the first week of January with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!